Good shoulder in. Ah. And then steady, yeah. Could even turn that face a little bit more till he's straight up the wall, yeah.
You want more to the right?
Yeah, I just needed a little tiny bit more, turned it to the right, yeah. Yeah. Now watch the speed, you know, don't get too much speed, but once he starts going, yeah. So again, good displacement of the shoulder, yeah. So there, yeah, that's it. Just want to get his forehead parallel to the mirrors up there. Yeah. Then that helps, you know, keep working on that right rein and his right stiffness. That's a nice trot, Andrew, there. I know sometimes you have to keep chasing him like that, but I like it when he does slow down, but if as long as he's not, yeah, he doesn't fall apart underneath you. Yeah, and you're right. Come on, you can. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, you got to move, right. Yeah. See there, I like the cadence and the stepping there. Boom, boom. As long as but if you tell me, Paul, he's dropping out from under me and he feels hollow or false, then I'd say, okay, well, then you have to keep chasing him. Now here's where he needs, to be able to soften a little more on that right bend, right rein, yeah. Let me get those haunches over, but also you've got to bend around my right leg. And remember, Andrew, that other exercise, sometimes on those horses that won't bend, just won't bend and half pass, you can do a few steps of half pass, then shoulder in, reestablish your inside bend, and then go half pass again. But when they won't bend, then I can force the bend, yeah, like that. Now I can really make the bend happen, then put him back off my outside leg, but here, listen to my inside leg and bend more. So when they're really getting stuck. Yeah, so I need bend. Yeah, right. Yeah, you bend around now I bring my outside leg, you come back over. Right. If he has the bend, you leave him alone. If he doesn't have the bend, yeah, you freshen it up with the shoulder in. Right. And even a version of that too would be shoulder into circle and then just keep refreshing the right bend. Good trot there. Yeah, see that's a powerful trot. Yeah. Yeah, unless you're going in renvers there. Yeah. And even Andrea coming down those long walls, simple 10-meter circles, more 10-meter circles, and make him bend around the inside leg and rein. No. Good. Yeah, and that you feel that he just, he drives the whole circle, but stays soft on the inside aids. Yeah. But sometimes a simple shoulder-in circle is, when I used to have that Milano horse, he was so frozen on the left rein, and for months I just did nothing practically but shoulder-in circle, shoulder-in on the left. And then finally, he started to get more even in the reins. That's better, yeah. Yeah, right. Better, yeah. Okay, all right. So just to make sure I understand, so that basically what you feel though is that then he gets behind your seat and then he won't bend, then he won't bend right.
Gets behind my seat. So you feel like he's going to stop.
It's going to stop, okay.
And then when you get that nice trot,
yeah.
It's like you have to run him a while.
Yeah.
To get that nice trot, and then when you go to me and you go lateral stuff, he slows down.
Yeah.
So, and he dives down a little bit.
Yeah. No, it's okay. Yeah.
But because, he likes to stop, I just
You have to keep him going. Just yeah. You're right. No, it's got to keep going forward. Yeah. Okay.
caught my surf too long yesterday, just commented on my legs, so I'm short from them, and now I'm going to do the same.
Okay.
So that's why it's dropping.
All right.
And I think these circles are not moving my legs, I think it's okay when I'm sitting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just feels like when you push, there it is.
You know, there. Yeah.
When you push him as much, it's still like he doesn't do anything back here.
Yeah, which makes perfect sense because that was his classic, he was so Frisian-y that the hind end was just disconnected, So you wouldn't, anything you would do with your back, you just drop his back down even more, it would be hollow. All right, so now we try the canter. Oh no, half steps, sorry, yeah, no, half steps, right. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. There you go. Good. Yeah, good. Yeah. Right, just try to get, then all you're going to do is really do that, right, and get more steps. Good. That's still, yeah. Yeah, that's better than yesterday already. Yeah, come on, faster. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. And then you just, right. I see exactly what you mean. Yeah, you just yeah, right. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's like make a different mistake, but not that one. Right. Yeah, that's it. Just liven them up with a whip. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there. Good. There. Good. Yeah. When they just do that, don't ask twice with the hips anymore. He's not listening. Just go after him with the back legs. Go after him with the whip. Tell him, gotta quicken up. I'm not going to kill myself up here. I know you felt that. Yeah. So now, like right away, I'm just going to say, look, you're going to have to get quicker about stuff. Your reactions, we're now going up the levels. Your reactions got to get quicker. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's it. Good. That's it. Right. Yeah, maybe one more like that and then the other way. Yeah. It's like look, when I brace my back and engage my seat, you got to get ready. Yeah. Get alert. Good. It's very good. It's good. Okay, good. Yeah. I never would have believed he would do that, even that much, Andrew. I never would have believed it. Yeah.
His face.
Huh?
Watch his face.
Yeah.
Is it tilted right?
Yeah, it looks, it's very hard for me to see with the sunlight here, the angle. I have to,
Is he holding it right?
go ahead, do it again. I can't see from he has a slight twist, his nose. Yeah, I get in front of him, then I block him, but.
No, I tried to straighten his face.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's like his nose is going that way.
Yes, his nose is twisting that way, right.
It looks kind of okay, but then
Yeah.
his nose is going
Stop, just stand still. All right, so he's just doing this.
okay.
Cock. So your correction always has to be, don't pull back, pick up. See, because you have to do this. If you pull back, you're just going to pull the turn over. So you have to take the hand, like Von Schaik used to do. Yeah, he used to make us take our hand, almost reach out like that, and pick it up like that. See, then because you just want to tip the skull. Yeah, you actually don't even want more contact or anything. You're just trying to turn the nose the other way. But to be honest, what's far more important, that he's actually piaffing and coming under behind. And if he was a little warped in his head, I would say, don't worry about it. You work on the body like you're doing. That's far more important. Once he gets steadier, and this is all part of the right reinitis, Once he gets steadier in the hand, that's all going to go away. Yeah. 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 Right. Yeah. So you could see to the right side, it was almost easier for him. So, yeah. Yes, yes, right. See, yeah, when I brace my back like that, and I crowd the pommel like that, yeah, see? Yeah. And sometimes then...
When you did that?
Yeah.
When I first took my back and did that, and went back, and then...
Yeah, come round, yeah. And that's where, so Andrew, like in the beginning, Piaf, I'll do what you're doing there. See, I'll crowd the pommel a little bit. Even maybe if I know the horse is maybe a little on the forehand, but I'm first getting the rhythm a little bit, see? And I press and thump, thump, thump. And then, once I'm secure in the rhythm, then I'll sit back a little bit and work on the load, you know. But first I've got to get it just so that, you know, yeah, it's like none of that stuff. You're going to put your head down quietly, and maybe even the neck a little lower, you know, and then get the rhythm. Yeah, forward. Yeah, come on. So I would give him more rein, give him more room in the rein, but go after him with the whip behind. So just chase the hind end up, forget about the front end. Just tell him, look, I'm telling you to wake up behind. Yeah, just go wake up the rear end, then fix the head carriage later. Yeah. 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 It's all right. Okay. Yeah, now let's canter. Now, this is again, now is more hard work, is to try to, I would say, one shoulder in or whatever, but let's use most of our time, let's try to work on those haunches, making that canter a little bit more collected. And if we use the box exercise or the spiral, let's try to get him, build up his strength and get him to come under a little in the pirouette, the form of the pirouette. Okay, yeah. And and Andrea, this is a good case. If you ever wanted to know what the secret of the flying change is, there's the answer, you see. As soon as the horse of the back gets stiff, you're going to get flying changes. If the horse's back is supple, they don't change. But when you want to teach flying changes, what you have to do somehow is you have to make horses jam up and stiffen the back a little bit, and then they'll come over in the feet. If they're supple in the back, then it's very difficult to get the flying changes, especially, to get them clean. They may come across, but they'll be late behind. But that's the secret of changing. Yeah, so a little 4-beaty. Right, it's like, we can't just gallop and always solve it by galloping now. Now he's got to start learning to have a little bit of a collected canter as well. Hang on, I can't hear you when you go that way. Yeah. I just think you have to repeat, that's all, till he stretches out on the right side. Yeah, but not always solve it by, yeah, see, that's better, yeah. You've got to do more of them. When they're stiff like that, you just got to do, and the other thing you can do, again, is shoulder in, circle, shoulder in. You can, work on a simple circle. If I just keep getting change after change after change, then I'll just do a simple circle. Because I can get almost as much bend on the circle as I can in that shoulder in. And that's just, yeah, and there I'm going to be using my inside leg, and tell them, and you've got to yield to it. That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're right. It was. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, now go the other way. Yeah. Yeah, keep it together. Keep it together. Okay? Is what? It's still, yeah, it's still a little too, yeah, it's still, right, exactly, yeah, it's still a little too big. It's not, it's not collected. He needs to, eventually he's got to be taught to feel a little bit more like he's doing when you go to do that piaffe, we can bunch him up. And I'm not saying that's going to be easy, because that might be even more difficult than the piaffe, but that is, yes, that's the direction you have to go. Although right there, that's better, yeah. Yeah, that was better. See, a little slower, but he didn't fall apart. That's the tricky part. It's going to be when you go a little bit slower in the tempo that he doesn't just come apart. I probably, when I would go toward the pirouette type things, yes, I probably would. Yeah, and I'm not sure. Maybe in the canter you would have to too. You might have to do that. But I'm not going to put him lower, right, and let him go more forward. Yeah, because then that's worse. Then he's just going to turn into a tank. Yeah, the only way I would put it a little lower is if it gets me access to the bend in the back end. So I probably would not put it very low, because then he takes off. I would say that's the tempo there. Yeah. Yeah, I think I would, yeah. Because that way at least the canter seems, it's a better canter. And then try the trave, and that's where the hard work comes. Yeah, yeah. You've got displacement though, yeah. When you move the spur, it was more. He did more, so that was all right. Yeah, not too much bend in the neck. Okay, yeah. Steady in the rhythm. Yeah, don't let him stay on the bit. Yeah, it's like quiet. Better. That's better. Yeah, a little rounder like that. Yeah. Nope, can't do, right. Yeah, it's, because it's really all about balance. It's about him just, spending more time in the canter and just learning to balance in it. Yeah, and not just throw himself onto the floor with the front end. Yeah, it's like balance, right, balance. Yeah, right. Yeah. And then maybe come up here or in the middle or somewhere and try a little travers on a circle or something. Let's try to work, try not to let him, can't dash off, but we got to see if we can get him, like we did yesterday, we got him to bend a little bit, Yeah, keep your head and neck quiet and let me work your haunches around now. 1 and 2 and 3, yeah? Come on. Yeah, come on. Come on. Yeah, you're right, yeah. That's right, it got 4 beady, but I'm really focusing on his back end and his back. As long as he bends a little bit on the inside and his sort of his lower back, then I'm really okay with that, And then we just have to keep improving that. But what I can't stand is if you go to put your leg back there and the horse does that. then that's inexcusable, you know. So as long as it's coming in a little bit, even if the head carriage isn't perfect, you know, I'm on the right track. But obviously, then yes, that one has to polish the head carriage, like we were doing with Lubega yesterday. That, you know, we had to get his head quiet, put his head down, and really just work on his back and his back legs. That's also a good thing right there. Yeah, just walk pirouette if they're not getting it, and you're just training that, you know, that outside leg, you know, to really be, you know, attached to your left leg, or outside leg. Yeah, now we'll go the other way, or yeah, left. And and do the same thing. Like if he really just is ignoring your leg entirely, bring him down to the walk and walk him around it. See, and that's where I might put his neck a little lower. I'm not sure, you know, but so that I can make him a little bit rounder in the back. Yeah, well, more outside leg. Yeah, and don't let him bend too much, because then it just makes more force. Yeah, don't bend the neck too much. Just all you want him is on the bit, kind of, and, you know, just borderline straight, because all it's going to do is create more. Yeah, see, like that. All you're going to do is create more force for the hind end to go out. It's like, just bring it in. Yeah, I don't care, one way or another, bring it in. And that's what he has to learn, really. And then you're going to have to polish it. But he's just got to learn that posture, that you've got to turn in and bend in your back like that. All I really would love to do, if he did that in the canter, that would be fantastic. He kept his head quiet like that, and we wouldn't even have to be half that size. And just to keep the head and neck quiet, and like I say, it could be double the size you just had at the walk. But it's like, yeah, as soon as we get in the canter, the head starts flying around, and it's like, just quiet your head down and let me put my outside leg back there, and you move your body over. Now, don't bend him too much to the left. Yeah, keep him, yeah, like that. Just bend the back end, not the front end. Yeah, come on, yeah, you got to try. Yeah. And I think, yeah, and that's just a lot of his old habit of just what you feel in the trot, you know, where he stops driving it. Oh, there was a couple steps there, yeah. That's it. It was, yeah, 3 steps and then he stopped, yeah. But then it was something. There. Again, 2 steps and stop, yeah. It's like, yeah. Come on. Good. Good. All right. I mean, I know the head carriage, but that's, at least he went around more than 2 steps without breaking to the trot. Sure. Yeah. Oh, God. Dauwe, it's your fault. I've been trying to eradicate that stuff. You always got. Yeah, well, that's not Western. Yeah, Yeah, no, we've done that with the Piaffe lots of times. Remember when that's what we had to do with the Piaffe with Lubega. Put the reins in one hand and use the whip, you know. That's not in enough yet. Yeah. That's better there. Yeah. And so here, see, he does need a little inside bend, you know, because there he's actually bent he's bulging through this left shoulder. So we need a little inside bend, not much, and then that's yes, right. And then now that's the right front end. Now you just have to work on the back end. Yeah, couple stay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's probably good enough. Okay. So it's an odd thing because it's like something clicks sometimes where in that canter where he goes slow, but he doesn't go slow and fall apart. And sometimes he goes slow and falls apart. And sometimes he goes slow and actually, like there, he did a couple steps, and sometimes where we're just cantering around. And it's odd, that and it must be the way, he just whether he keeps his back up or not. And then when we slow down, he still stays in a 3-beat canter. So it's tricky. All right. I don't know. What do we can stop there, or yeah, okay. But I